move right along. And we're going to do a segment here called Finish the Limerick. The limerick, that's a special kind of poem that has 5 lines. In a limerick, lines 1, 2, and 5 rhyme, and lines 3 and 4 rhyme with one another. But we need a volunteer. Who thinks their teacher could do it? Whose teacher? What teacher could do it? Mrs. Kaufman! Mrs. who?
Kaufman.
Mrs. We're pointing to the back. Are we pointing to the back? We'll take both of them. We'll take them both. Okay. Let's try the magic. Everyone sit down. Here's the thing, fellas. You didn't have to do the rap, okay? So, you didn't have to do the rap, so. I'm just going to give a limerick, and you just have to finish it with the last word. Remember, the last word is going to rhyme with lines 1 and 2. Are you feeling any pressure?
None at all.
If you are, you can do it together. That's right. All right.
No pressure.
If Murray Lake is your school, please don't bully or treat others cruel. If you do, Mr. Noski might have to get bossy to help you remember.
Rule.
Are you ready? Since summer's just round the turn, heed some advice from Mrs. Washburn. When you go out to play, wear sunscreen every day to keep you from getting a
Burn.
Very good. Very good. Okay, now this last one is a stretch, like the other 2 weren't, but okay. If your favorite is meat and potatoes, don't eat dinner with Mrs. Decatur. She'll feed you green peas with Limburger cheese and salad with rotten
Cheese.
not cheese. I'm going to give you another chance, boys. It rhymes with lines 1 and 2. They just did shh. Here we go. They're feeling the pressure now, so let's be quiet and everyone think for them. If your favorite is meat and potatoes, don't eat dinner with Mrs. Decatur. She'll feed you green peas with Limburger cheese and salad with rotten. Big red juicy.
Tomatoes.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's give them a hand. That was a lot of pressure. Our final act today, and by the way, you've been an excellent audience. I know Here, let me try that again. I know teachers always get a little bit worried when they hear noise. I'm a retired teacher, so I get that too, but your only noise that you gave today was when you were reacting, and that was very good. You were kind of like commenting or processing the poem that you just heard. You've been a great audience. We have one more act. It's called School Days. I want you to see if you recognize anyone up here that might remind you of someone in your own classroom.
She punished me for nothing. It's totally unfair. She punished me for nothing, and she doesn't even care. I know sometimes I talk a lot. I talk and talk all day. But how can I keep quiet when I have so much to say? I shouldn't shout the answers. I'm supposed to raise my hand, but I get so excited. Why can't she understand? And it's true, I use the toilet at least 20 times a day. And sometimes when I get there, I decide I want to stay. But she used to be so easy. When did she get so tough? I guess this time she meant it when she said enough's enough.
Hey, Zach, keep your eye on this guy.
My teacher gets angry and makes a commotion. Why, won't you sit still? You're always in motion. I promise I'll stop. I promise I will. Then I look down. I'm not sitting still. I'm bobbing my head. I'm tapping my foot. My booty is bouncing. My own fake foot. My hands are like monkeys that jump around. I tried, but I can't keep them down. I'm like a typhoon, the storm on the ocean. My body's a swirl of continuous motion. I'm really not bad. I'm really not mean. I'm just a perpetual wiggle machine.
I didn't do much work this year. I admit it, I was lazy. And I'm kind of sad to say it, but I drove my teacher crazy. I tried for patience every day. One day, I made her cry. That's why I was a bit surprised at how she said goodbye. She got down on her knees, her face was all aglow. She held my hands and whispered, "I'm so glad to see you go." Then she laughed out loud and hugged me. And I know it might sound sappy, but I felt all warm and fuzzy. I had made my teacher happy.
Now, I'm not sure if any of you recognize someone in there, but I know your teachers did. And through their kindness, they'll never let you know. Dave, do you think we picked up anything on that? Is that going to work out? Back in the back of the gym here is our tech guy, Dave, from Impact Church. Yeah. And 1, 2, 3, we'll say hi, Dave. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now let's turn back around. Let's try our magic one more time. I love that. You know, my magic is wearing off. Okay, we're all done. That was a happy ending for us. Let me just tell you this. Let me just share this with you. We have just a few days left of school. So if you could, please try to make those happy for you and your teacher and Mr. Nosky and the playground people and the ladies in the cafeteria. Now, if you